What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. We got one of my favorites in the sport of boxing, definitely my favorite heavyweight, man. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder stepping up, basically saying that because of the fight, unfortunately, it seems like we're not going to get the fight with Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk. For whatever reason, neither sides can come to agreement in negotiations. Deontay Wilder says he is willing and ready to step up and fight Oleksandr Usyk, all right? Now, I'm going to give my take on this, right? I'm going to give my take on this, and, I'm going to do my research first. Let me do my research, then I'm going to get my take on it, give my opinion, all right? So you guys just sit back, relax, and let me do the dirty work, all right? So, shout out to BoxingScene.com. It says, Deontay Wilder ready to step in to fight Oleksandr Usyk next. It says, Shelly Finkel, manager of former heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder, says his boxer is ready and willing to face WBA, IBF, WBO champion Oleksandr Usyk. Usyk was in serious negotiations to fight WBC champion Tyson Fury on April 29th in London, but it was revealed on Wednesday by Usyk's handlers that their negotiations have fallen through. If the Usyk fight is available, Deontay Wilder will take it in a heartbeat, Finkel told Scott Sports. Malik Scott, the head trainer of Wilder, feels confident his man could knock out Usyk. 1 + 1 is 2, said, and Usyk gets hit, Scott told Mirror Fighting. Deontay is the hardest puncher in the history of the sport, and Deontay Wilder doesn't have to hit you over and over and over. If you're tough enough to take it, then you can take it. Usyk is a smaller man, but we'll see how much Usyk can take. Usyk will face a mountain of hurdles to make a Wilder fight happen. The unbeaten champion has 3 mandatory obligations on the table. First up will be a showdown with WBA regular champion Daniel Dubois. Come on, bro. That's just a fight that I don't want to see, bro. Daniel Dubois is he hasn't really I'd rather see him in there with Joe Joyce than Daniel Dubois. That's not a fight that I really want to see. He just hasn't really proven himself, not in my eyes. But anyways, it says the sanctioned body has already ordered Usyk versus Dubois if a Fury fight fell apart. Next up would be a likely defense against IBF mandatory challenger Filip Hrgović. Now that's the guy that I want to say a lot of people for some reason just did not want to fight. I think Luis Ortiz, at one point they challenged Luis Ortiz and he turned it down. Andy Ruiz, somebody else, man. I don't know why. It just turned that dude. It was 3 fighters that just didn't really care to fight, dude. It says, and then there's the matter of the WBO. But that's a decent fight, but I think Usyk beats him, I think pretty decisively. But anyways, it says, and then there's the matter of the WBO mandatory challenger interim champion Joe Joyce. Now that's the fight that I want to see. Who has to win in the upcoming fight against Zhilei Zhang to keep his mandatory position in place. That should be an interesting matchup. Wilder is in talks for a WBC final. Wilder was in talks for a WBC final eliminator against former unified champion Andy Ruiz, but the two sides have been unable to reach an agreement. All right, so first and foremost, let me say shout out to Deontay Wilder, man, bro. I really am a huge fan of Deontay Wilder, man. I know a lot of people, he left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth after the second Fury fight, man. But I'm a huge fan of Deontay Wilder, bro. I've always felt like him and Anthony Joshua brought back the heavyweight division and made the heavyweight division exciting again. Deontay Wilder is a very good guy, bro. Listen, it is what it is, man. You can say what you want. You guys can, but it's funny how you got a majority of the people that dislike him will follow him and watch everything he does just to talk about how they dislike him. It's crazy. You guys, a lot of people that don't like Deontay Wilder will watch this video and comment. I guarantee you guys will watch this video. It's if you don't like somebody, why are you focused on them? You're so focused on them. Whenever you see them, you get excited to see them, and then you go, "Oh, I don't like him," but yet you follow his every move. You guys are just undercover fans. I get it, but anyways, listen. This Deontay Wilder makes an exciting fight with anybody. I don't think we've ever seen Deontay Wilder in a fight that wasn't exciting. Okay. Now the thing about it that you guys don't understand is Man, Deontay Wilder has an equalizer in any type of fight. That's why you can never count him out, because that right hand, he has proven time and time again, if that right hand lands, it's going to get you out. Now, for the people that's gonna say, well, he didn't knock out Tyson Fury, he showed, first and foremost, let's talk about it. He showed, if anything, he proved that once that right hand lands on Tyson Fury went down. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm right. Okay, Tyson Fury, bro, Tyson Fury being a slick, great fighter that he is, bro, because we're not gonna act like Tyson Fury ain't a dog. He is a dog, all right? But Wilder was still able to land the right hand, and he's still shown how hard that right hand is. And that being Fury, who outweighed Wilder by like 40, 50 pounds. You know what I'm saying? You try knocking out somebody that outweighs you by 40 and 50 pounds. Hell, matter of fact, try knocking out somebody that weighs your same size. See how easy that is, okay? But regardless, bro, Wilder has an equalizer. Now, one thing that Malik Scott said that I do disagree with, I've always stated this. I feel like Wilder has one, if not the best right hand in boxing history. Yeah, I can say the best right hand, but to say that he's the hardest hitter and with all, like, I just feel like Wilder has the best right hand. I don't think, I think Mike Tyson hooks are more vicious and deadly than Deontay Wilder's hooks, or George Foreman has, better hooks than Deontay Wilder. Tyson's uppercuts better, but I feel like Wilder has the best right hand in boxing. And time has proven that. A lot of people like to say that Wilder has no skills or whatnot, but it takes skills to get, to even land that right hand. If Wilder was such a bum, then how was he able to knock down Tyson Fury those times? Like, bro, Wilder is not. Wilder's a skillful guy, and that right hand has proven time and time again that if it touches you, it ain't gonna be good. All right. So that's what makes this fight so intriguing with him versus Oleksandr Usyk. Now, Oleksandr Usyk was the former undisputed cruiserweight champion. He beat the likes of Tony Bellew, stuff, and then moved up in weight, and now he's a unified heavyweight champion. Oleksandr Usyk has, in a short amount of time, with a short amount of fights, has solidified himself and as a future Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Oleksandr Usyk is one hell of a fighter. I think a gold medalist at that from the Ukraine. He's very close with Lomachenko, Vasily Lomachenko. He has very good foot movement. He's a very good boxer and all right? Now his fight he's recently coming off of victory over Anthony Joshua. He beat Anthony Joshua twice. I feel like Anthony Joshua just did not impose his will on Oleksandr Usyk. Anthony Joshua fought Oleksandr Usyk as if Anthony Joshua was not the bigger man, okay? Now, the thing about Oleksandr Usyk's style against Wilder is, a lot of times, if you guys have never seen, like, when you're boxing, you work on fundamentals, right? So you work on, like, you work on the jab, then the straight, then the hook. Then normally after the straight comes the hook. Normally after the hook comes the uppercut, or vice versa. You might get an uppercut and a hook, but after the jab comes the two. It's your traditional fundamentals. Your orthodox style. Your conventional style. But the thing, the kryptonite with the boxer is such intelligent and so methodical as Oleksandr Usyk is a guy that's unconventional. And I'm gonna give you guys a prime example. Floyd Mayweather, best technician, fundamentally sound boxer of his time, right? Well, when he got in there with a guy like Marcos Maidana, who was very unconventional and didn't throw the classic 1-2, 1-2-3 or 3-2, or he doesn't do or 2-3. He doesn't throw the traditional punches in a way. He fights in a very unconventional style that gave Floyd Mayweather a lot of trouble. Fighters like that give, your traditional boxers a lot of trouble. So Deontay Wilder, with that being said, Deontay Wilder having a very unorthodox style, his style is not pretty. He doesn't have that traditional pretty style of boxing, not the best fundamentals, but he's very awkward. He's an awkward fighter that can give Oleksandr Usyk a lot of trouble. If Wilder can set up his right hand. Now, should that happen, that's why this fight is so interesting to me. I really want to see this fight, and I hope this fight gets made, because I definitely feel like this is an intriguing matchup. Can Usyk stand up to the right hand, or can he get away from it? All right, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who would you see winning this fight? Do you have interest in this fight? But what do I know?